Bazain Zain, our precious miracle baby. Years before you were born was one heck of a ride for me and your papa. It was a roller coaster ride just to have you. After we got married, I assumed that getting us pregnant was just a piece of cake. But unfortunately, it was the other way around. We never imagined how difficult it was on our part. I was so clueless, and I admit that I was so wrong to think that eventually everything will fall into place. I had no idea that it will cause a big problem in our married life. I didn't see it coming. We've visited many fertility clinics over the years, and we've been through a lot of tests, from strict diets to pricking my fingers almost every day to a whole lot of injections and non-stop medication. We had a few artificial inseminations as advice because of our condition and considering our age. We did IUI thrice and failed thrice. We did IVF, wishing with high hopes for a 68% chance, but unluckily, it didn't work out as we expected it to be. We were so devastated. I myself felt worse than you could have ever imagined. I had flat out hit rock bottom physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. I thought that was it for me. I was done. I was tired. Insecurities filled me up, and I had a lot of thoughts going on in my mind. So many questions, doubts, and what ifs. I was so confused. I felt so hopeless and useless at the same time. I didn't have the confidence to do another round of IVF anymore. Out of this depression and desperation, I even considered surrogacy and adoption as an option. I was ashamed of myself because I failed to become a mother over and over again. I was heartbroken. At some point, I decided to let go of those negative feelings and started to stop hoping, dreaming, and wanting to become a mother, but instead to just accept it, continue praying, and thank God for everything. I realized at that moment that I have so many things that I should be grateful for, so I convinced myself to believe that God has a better plan for me. That's why He said no to a lot of times in our attempts to have it in our own way. In God's perfect time, indeed, His plans are always way better because we conceived you through natural means. We are so thankful for your life. Your existence was a very distinct bright spot in what was a very difficult year for our relationship. You were the miracle God knew we wanted and needed. One day, months after our failed IUIs and IVF, as I regained my confidence, I had the courage to visit again for a regular checkup with my OB. After a routine ultrasound, she shocked me with the news that I was pregnant. I couldn't believe it. I was already 6 weeks and 2 days pregnant with you at that time, January 4th, 2019. I didn't even realize it. The long wait was finally over, and I felt so relieved. My heart was beating so fast. I cried so hard with so much happiness in my heart. I will always remember and cherish that day, the day when I knew that I will be your mama. It was one of the best and joyous moments of my life. So our journey began. I get to experience and carried you for almost 9 months. I was overly careful because I heard a lot of bad stories and I was so afraid I might lose you. So far, we both managed to be brave and strong. We have been anxiously awaiting for your arrival. Your papa even went home earlier from his contract than expected, just to make sure to be with us on the day of your arrival. When the doctor laid you in my chest just a few seconds after you were born, we get to meet you for the very first time. It was magical. It was a dream come true. It was something that we have been longing and dreaming of. We waited for you for almost 9 years. Finally, we are a family of 3 now. Thank you for so many things. Thank you for coming into our life. Thank you for making us happy, for we are honored and blessed to be your parents. Thank you for healing our insecurities and brought a new ones to the surface. Thank you for the lessons, laughter, and wake-up calls of what's important in life. You made our life into a better, beautiful, and meaningful one. You are worth the wait. You are our pride and joy. Today, our baby girl is 1 year old. My heart is about to explode with so many emotions. Time flies so fast that it's hard to believe that a year ago today, we received our priceless gift. Without a doubt, this past year have been the best year of my life, and of course your papa's too. There were times I wish I could freeze the moments forever, yet I know that each passing day with you brings us more happiness. In a way, we both grew together over the past year. You learned many things. We learned a lot of things. Every day with you has been so amazing. You have your own personality. You have your own habits. You have your own likes and dislikes, actions and reactions. Even at just 1 year old, you are already you. I hope to always be there with you every step of the way as you grow up and mature into the wonderful woman I know you'll become. I will always do my best to be the best mother I know how to be. I may screw up from time to time, but know that my intentions are only to love, protect you, guide you, and raise you well. You are our greatest accomplishment, our greatest gift. We are just so glad God chose us to be your parents. I pray God helps us to do a good job at it. We have so much to celebrate today. Again, we just want you to know that the day you were born was the happiest day of our lives. We wish you good health and all the happiness in the world. No matter what happens, you are our child, our life, and our dreams for tomorrow. We will always love you. 1 year down and many, many to go. Happy birthday, Bazain.
God gave me you to show me what's real, and there's more to life than just how I feel, and all that I'm worth is right before my eyes, and all that I live for, though I didn't know why, now I do. God gave me